In California are preparing for fire season through intense training, including something called a pack test.
Yep, Ashley Williams live in Carmichael this morning, suiting up to participate. Are you sure you want to do this?
I am sure I want to do this. As a matter of fact, our boss, Tracy Ketchum, kept saying, Ashley, I don't think this is a good idea, Ashley. It is a good idea, and I'll tell you why in just a second. But you see the guys behind me, firefighters at Sac Metro, gearing up for a big fitness test that is happening today. Now, this is an annual test. This is basically a great way to assess your fitness, especially heading into wildfire season. Mr. Chris Vestal, good morning to you.
Good morning, everyone.
Hello. So you invited us out to do this with you guys this morning. What is the pack test?
Well, this is a challenge, and it's to assess our level of fitness as we head into wildland season. It's required by the Forest Service and CAL FIRE for several of our positions, which are of the arduous level. So that's people that have to hike up hills and do hard work on these deployments. But it's also just a good assessment of our overall fitness, regardless of the type of fire.
Yeah, and we actually have you guys, I believe, at a pallet fire. If we could go ahead and show that video. So we see you guys training in this video. How difficult is it to just take on any average fire, but then also tackle a fitness test like this?
Well, today we're wearing a 45-pound weight vest. That's to simulate our wildland gear. But during structural fires, we're wearing upwards of 100 pounds of gear and equipment. And that's full encapsulating. It doesn't breathe well. As we're moving into the hot summer weather here in Sacramento, 110-degree days, it's really good for us to know where we're going to be at and what we have to do to be ready for that year-round.
Wow. Okay, so we are at Jesuit High School. We're at the track right now, guys. So right at 9 o'clock, you guys are going to take off. We have a few guys here already ready to go. I saw a few running laps earlier just to, quote, warm up. I cannot believe that. So what's the idea, Chris? There's 45 minutes in all of this?
It's 45 minutes, 3 miles that we have to do. Okay. And it's kind of an awkward pace, as you're about to find out. But we'll see who wins. Okay. It's not a race, but for you and I, it might be.
Perfect. I want to bring in the fitness coach, Mr. Gallagher. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. So I would like to say that I'm pretty much in shape. But when I first got here, you said, Ashley, this is not an easy test. A lot of the guys have a difficult time with it.
They do. It's really the main issue is carrying 45-pound vests for 3 miles at a quick pace.
Okay.
The other thing is if you're inflexible, it can cause some challenges because of the stride length you have to keep because you're not allowed to run. So for the guys that are a little less mobile, it can be a little bit of a challenge.
Okay.
So those things will show as the race goes on, or as the test goes on, rather.
So I got to tell you, I went to the gym yesterday, and shout out to my trainer at Capital Strength Performance for giving me a weight vest actually to wear. So I got on the treadmill. I lasted maybe a mile, and I had the vest on. Here's a picture of me on the treadmill. So for somebody just walking into it, not knowing what to expect, how difficult is this going to be for me, if I even come anywhere near completion?
Well, I think since you've never done this length before, you'll probably you'll find it a challenge. Yeah. But the main thing is just being safe about it. And you got to work up to it. Like we ask our guys to train for it. They know it's coming. They know there's a lot of preparation to get ready for the fire season. So if you've never done it before, it's really important to just kind of work your way up like you did. You went for about a mile, and then the next day or the next week, and maybe 1.25 miles, and then just gradually work your way up. Because if you just jump into it, we don't let folks that aren't prepared. Yeah. Because it can really get you.
Yeah, so yeah. I'm here. We don't let them come ill-prepared, but actually you're more than welcome to hop on the track today.
You look pretty fit. I think you're going to do just fine.
I don't think I'll complete the full 3 miles, but we're going to certainly see how far I can get. So one more thing I have to show you guys, just to prove that I will have a full 45-pound vest on. Here's video of me weighing the vest at the gym yesterday. So I'm ready to go. It's a full 45. As a matter of fact, I think Chris pointed out, it's a little above the 45-pound mark.
Yeah, so 46.
That's okay. And I'll have a few other things strapped to me, including cell phones and iPhone watches. That adds like a pound, right?
A lot. As a matter of fact, that might be the thing that gets you is that watch. It's too heavy.
So really, truly, guys, shout out to obviously Sac Metro and all the firefighters out there who consistently are on the front lines saving lives, especially during fire season. This is a lot to handle. So coming up, guys, right at 9, we will take on the pack test. The pack test. That's what it's called. All right, John and Cody, I gotta go stretch this out, man.
Go stretch out. I should have given you my weighted vest. I ordered one from the internet. Cost me like $40. Did not come with weights.
Oh, you just got the vest.
Oh, that's great. That doesn't really quite work.
Stuff it full of rocks.